Good morning, good morning. This is your people person, Nancy Chiabi Chipongo. Welcome to my Nancy TV, Nancy Favor TV. Yes, and on this particular spot where I am, should I go seated? I had made a video 3 months ago about starting a food forest in the backyard, a mini food forest in the backyard, and not wasting the backyard space. Now, after that, I became a little bit busy. I did not make another video. So things grew, and some of them have even died down, and we are now also filling up the other spaces. Now, this is to just encourage people that you can grow your own food in your backyard and you can enjoy the food that you grow. You can harvest the food that you grow and enjoy it. And today, I just want to show you some of the eggplants, the green eggplants that I've been harvesting since 3 months ago. There are just quite a number of things that we planted, and I want to show you that it's not everything that you can buy. You can still eat your organically grown foods. So right here today, I'm going to harvest our lovely big, very, very big green eggplants. As you can see this is in my backyard. Very short plant. It's less than 1 meter height, probably 90 centimeters height, but they've been giving us lots of eggplant fruits. Now, it's not just that. We've grown kale, rep, spinach, and all those kind of things. We've got spring onion here. We've been growing spring onion. We've been growing pumpkin leaves, which is chihuahua in our Zambian language. We call it chihuahua. And then we've got quite a number of things. So today I am just going to harvest some of these things. Please, can you come and help me? Danny, come please. So help me cut this. We're going to cut our eggplants today. See how big the eggplants are that we are harvesting. You can put it in the dish. Let's harvest another one. And the third one also. So these are big and ready to be harvested. We don't have to waste them. See how big the eggplants are. Okay. And then now we are also going to pick some of the spring onions from the garden. Now, the way we like our spring onion, we don't want to, you see, our pumpkin leaves are now outgrowing and going into the onion section. The way we pick our spring onion, we don't want to completely cut it from the base because we want it to continue producing and multiplying. And we've had a lot of tomatoes, so we have to weed out some of the tomatoes. We have plenty tomatoes. Okay, so I'm just going to have some of these spring onions cut. Okay, I'm going to have some of these spring onions cut. We are harvesting them. Danny, come and help me, please. Sorry, I'm the camera person because of the volume. If I stay away from the camera, the volume is quite bad. So can you help me harvest some of these things? Okay, so this is how we cut our spring onion. We cut it to this level. Can I have some more? We are cutting them to that level because we want them to grow back. And they do grow back in a very healthy way. We are harvesting spring onion from our backyard garden. Okay, I think that's enough for today. This is enough spring onion for today. Okay, so now this is spring onion and these are eggplants. Thank you, Danny. And then now we are going to harvest kale or rep because other family members want to eat rep. we've got a bit of some, we have a bit of some, how can I call it? Because we grow our food organically, we don't use any pesticides. I'm noticing that there's some birds that have been eating our vegetables. So there's a lot of holes in the vegetables that we have. But they're very fresh. Very, very fresh and nice. Okay, very fresh and nice. See all this being collected just from the backyard garden. We're going to harvest another type of carrot or rep. I don't know how you call it. This is our other type of rep, and I'm harvesting it right now. We don't buy vegetables. I don't know how long ago we ever bought vegetables, because we grow our food organically in the backyard. In the comfort of our backyard, we've got very, very soft vegetables, as you can see them. Very, very fresh, healthy vegetables. And then we've also, I can see suckers. So what we do also, we're going to transplant these suckers. We'll cut them off the main stem, and then we are going to plant them. We're going to plant the suckers. We're going to plant the suckers. Okay. So these are our vegetables. So now I want to contact the radical farmer so that I can buy confrey. Is it confrey plant from him? That confrey plant from him is a natural fertilizer. And then we are trying by all means to introduce marigold in the garden. We are introducing marigold in the garden to try and get rid of the aphids, so that we try and use as much organic ways in our garden. We've planted a few, as you can see there, that's another marigold. This one is a marigold in bloom. Now those are some of the other shorter marigolds which haven't produced flowers yet, but this is the background of our garden. As you can see, we've got our pumpkin leaves there, and we just harvested a lot of beans. So we grow beans as well, and we just planted our red onions as well. So, and there in the back, those are our fruit trees, the oranges, the naches. We also have apples, we've got lemons, and so forth. So this is our backyard garden. We have a backyard garden, and we have a few onions, the bulbs. Although these ones we planted quite late, and they've also now met the rain season. This is white bulb onion. White bulb onion. But we recently planted the red bulb onion, which I believe goes through the rain season, I hope. So we are going to be harvesting these ones, but not now, unless when it's heavy rains. For now, we are going to let them grow a little bit bigger than you see them now. And then normally what we do, as you can see, these beans, like I told you, we had a lot of beans which has even dried up now. It's been ready and dried up, and we've harvested quite a lot of beans. And now, so what we are doing is filling the empty spaces where we've taken out the beans. We want to grow more beans because we eat the beans greens. We also eat the actual beans. So, as usual, like we're saying, marigold is all over as a pesticide to try and control the pests. You find that everything that's planted closer to marigold is very, very fresh indeed. You can see this. There's no There's no aphids on it, only the areas in which the birds are helping us by eating some. Yeah, so that's how God is. He creates you, and He's already said that if I can feed the birds of the air, what of more you are human being. So this is how He also feeds the birds of the air by the means of human beings planting something. This is Bidden spirosa. Bidden spirosa is, some people may call it as weed, but it's not weed. It's, to me, it's a vegetable. We eat it as a vegetable. Some of the tribes here in Zambia do eat these as a vegetable. They call it kanunka, or we call it kanunka. So kanunka is also naturally grown in here. For as long as you water it, it's like amaranth, ibondwe. Ibondwe just grows on its own, the same as this Bidden spirosa. It grows on its own. So this one I'm harvesting because me today I'm in the mood of eating Bidden spirosa kanunka. Now this type is not that type that produces the seeds like the blackjack seeds. No, this one produces a yellow flower which you may liken a bit to the flower of black-eyed Susan. A flower black-eyed Susan. This is how this Bidden spirosa produces its flowers. But as it is right now, you can see it's a very big vegetable plant, and I'm plucking out these vegetables. And today is a vegetable day. It's a vegetable day. So as you can see, we are rich in this backyard. We've got a very, very rich backyard. For me, I'm having this kind of vegetable, which is Bidden spirosa. The rest of the family wants to have kale, and we want to also incorporate eggplants in our food. Plus we've got the tomatoes and the onions. So our lunch is done. Our lunch is sorted out, and if we want more greens for the evening, we will just go and get the sweet potato leaves, which is calembula, from the other side of our garden. So I hope this is going to inspire you to just have something in your backyard that you do not have to buy every single thing. See you in the next video as I introduce to you our next vegetable that we are going to be using in our next video. From me, it's bye bye. See you next time.